With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, have a look at the question. Question is which statements about carbohydrates are correct? First one is inulin is a polymer of sucrose. Glucose is a respiratory substrate and it is called as fruit sugar. Starch forms helical secondary structure in which it can hold iodine molecule. Variant of starch in animal is glycogen. Here we will see statements one by one. First one is the inulin. Inulin, it is a Inulin, it is a polysaccharide. It is a natural polysaccharide which is being present in the plant, which is being formed by the plant. It is a polymer of the fructose molecule. It is a polymer of the fructose moiety or fructose molecules. Fructose molecules in a inulin, these are joined together by beta-1,2 glycosidic linkage. Here in the statement they have mentioned inulin is the polymer of sucrose. This is incorrect. Sucrose itself, it is a disaccharide. It is not even a monosaccharide unit which is formed by glucose and the galactose. So this is very incorrect option. Second is the glucose is a respiratory substrate and it is also called as the fruit sugar. If we'll see the respiratory substrate, any substances or breakdown of which that releases the energy, that is known as the respiratory substrate. That substrate is being used, that energy is being used for various metabolic activity. Glucose, one of the common respiratory substrate. Other are the proteins and fats also, but glucose, it is one of the most common respiratory substrate. And in the statement they have asked, it is also called as fruit sugar. At this point this statement is correct because fruit sugar is being named as a fructose, not the glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar, that is not the fruit sugar. So we can say based on this statement we can say it is incorrect. Next is the starch forms helical secondary structure in which it can hold iodine molecule. So starch, it is a major form of the glucose in the plant. Starch, it consists of two moieties, that is first one is the amylose and second one is the amylopectin. Amylose and amylopectin. Amylose, it is a normal linear chain. It is a helical like structure. It is a helical like structure. And amylopectin, it is a branching structure, that is a branching structure of the starch, branching structure. Amylose and amylopectin, they combine to form a starch. Now there is a one important characteristic feature of the starch. It gives the characteristic that is the iodine test. Iodine test is the detection of the starch in the sample. So iodine, it bind with the iodine, it can bind with the amylose form of the starch, that is with that it a helical like structure that provides the space for binding of this iodine molecule, and iodine can accommodate in the amylose structure. In this way they give the positive test in the form of result is come in the form of black and blue colored compound, blackish and bluish color compound that show the presence of the starch in a sample, and this iodine accommodate into the amylose. So here statement is starch forms helical secondary structure in which it can hold iodine molecule. That is correct, and more specifically that is the amylose part of the starch that hold the iodine molecule. So we can say that this is a correct statement. Next is variant of starch in animal is glycogen. So if we'll see the glucose in a plant as well as in an animal. Glucose in a plant majorly formed and stored in the form of the starch. Starch is the major glucose in case of plants, while in case of, if we'll talk about the animal cell, it is the glycogen. Glucose is stored in the form of glycogen in the animal cells. So here glycogen in case of animal and starch in case of plant. So in this way we can say that variant of starch in animal is glycogen. It's perform the similar function, it is having same property, not property, we can say that it is having the same function as that of starch in a plant. So this is correct. So option 3 and 4 are correct, rest all are incorrect. So first, second, third incorrect, first and 4 incorrect. Option B is correct. Hope you get it. Thank you.
for class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut App today.